Huh. That's problematic. Well, good day to you. It's another beautiful day here in Montana yet again. Actually, it's a little unusually warm because for some reason winter decided to take a break on us, and it's currently 50 degrees out. I don't know how I feel about that, but I decided that I might as well take full advantage of this situation and get back up to the camp spot where I was at last week because I wasn't able to film a proper video. There's Old Man Powell's cabin again. Remember Old Man Powell? Let's make our way up there and get camp set up. Well, I gotta say, as much as I want to keep going down this road just turned into a sheet of ice, and I'm kind of sliding all over the place right now. So I'm gonna get turned around and I guess get back to the camp spot that I was at last week, because that seems a lot more appealing than going into the ditch right now. So yeah, let's get turned around. Well, I had to get a little Western with that one. That took about 10 minutes to get this thing level. Now, the liquid springs are great. I like them a lot, but they can only go so far as auto leveling goes. So then you have to get a little bit creative. But aside from that, it's a good product. So thanks, Liquid Springs. No, that's a tall truck. Holy cow. Oh! 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 I almost ate it. Oh my gosh, I gotta be more careful about walking around. It is icy out. All right. Well, whew, that's bright. We are back at camp again. If you remember last week's video, this is exactly where I stayed at. And it's a lot nicer now. I'm pretty much in a t-shirt. So, before the sun sets and evening comes, which happens all too quickly around here in Montana, let's get camp set up and get some dinner going. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? Is you a happy dog? Is you a happy dog? Huh? Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh, is that the spot? Is that the spot, Zetas? Huh? Yeah. All right. Let's go get us some firewood, girl. So, at the other campsite down here, it looked like there was some good logs to grab for a fire tonight. Because I've got a special treat that hopefully is still good. Because I've had it in my camper, in my refrigerator for the last week. And I'm not sure when that stuff goes bad. So fingers crossed it's still good. Hey, hey, slow down. Oh, wow. You know, I'm actually really torn right now about coming down to this campsite instead because I got myself a nice little fire ring. It's dry, which is surprising. And Vic can be down by the river. Look at that. I'm torn now. Yeah, I think let's just stay up in the other camp spot. Gotta work on that cardio, you know? You know, I used to give my fellow YouTubers a lot of crap for not cutting down their own firewood, but I get it. I get it now, especially now. Feels good though. What doesn't feel good is walking over ice with, I don't know, probably 70 or 80 pounds worth of logs on you. That's not so much fun. Doing it to be a better snowmobiler. That's what I'm doing it for. Feels good. Feel the burn. Who's gonna carry the boats? All right. That was fun. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot. Is this thing on? ASMR. Oh yes, you're so happy. Pretty nice afternoon, if I might say so myself. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Yes. Whoa. What's that out there? What is that? Poop. Go get it. Go get it. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. I have had this lantern for close to 10 years now. Actually, maybe a little bit longer than that. It's a bright light. 150 CP. Got a sweet little gauge and everything. Look at that. I've been packing it around in my camper for the last 2 months or so, fully intending on using it, but never dedicating enough time in a video. It's time to finally start this thing because I want to hang out in the woods tonight since it's so nice out, and it's such a rare treat to be able to experience this warm spell that we've got going on. Because Montana in January is not supposed to be almost 60 degrees. Hopefully it still works. There we go. Now, I'm not sponsored by this lantern company by any means, but it's a pretty amazing lantern. One of the reasons why I don't break this out, you know, I don't want to show up. I don't want to show up Larry and Mike, because this is top tier lantern right here. You can't top this thing. Let's get this thing started, get over to the fire, and get some dinner going. Now, I threw a line in that creek right down there, and I managed to catch a very elusive Montana creature. So I've already got them all prepped up, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be very tasty tonight. All right, let's see if I can remember how to light this dang thing. It's going to be tricky. I think it has a little bit of a leak in it too, so this could be interesting. Really? You got to be kidding me. All right, hold please. Oh my gosh. All right. Huh. That's problematic. Ugh. I got faith, it'll work. It's gonna work. Come on, baby. Yes, there we go. Oh yeah. Finally gonna be able to use this thing again. You know what's really funny is the night before or the next day after I bought this, I went to a campsite and there was one just laying there, which awesome. But at least it's only 15 bucks, so it's not too expensive. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You heard that I'm wild and I'm free. Uh-oh. Better get rid of this. I heard you, Kenny. The elusive tripod. I'm not quite as refined as Kenny is with making sure that those things aren't in the background. This is not a good poking stick at all. Ah. Get over there. You get right there. I'm going to use you. All right. Oh, that's some good coals right there. Woo, yeah. Super duper custom. Very expensive. Great here. Look at that. Wow. I'm winning. All right. So, I apologize. Oh, you're so low. Let me. Oh, wow. There's the ice again. So, I was in such a rush that I couldn't think of anything to cook. So, I went down to my local butcher, and there are some roasted Brussels sprouts with garlic, and I think there's some meat in there too. I don't know what kind of meat it is, but they smell amazing. So we're gonna get this over the fire. And let those start to get warmed up before we put on the next thing, which is... So, I just caught them, and then I decided to package them up because, you know, it only makes sense. So, we've got ourselves some fresh Montana Creek shrimp. I bet you didn't know that the Montana has shrimp. Nobody does. This is the only creek in Montana where you can catch shrimp. Oh, better get all up in there. We need the ASMRs. That look pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, I know. They smell fishy, don't they? They smell like Montana shrimp, don't they? Yes. Yes, they do. Huh! Oh, they're starting to cook pretty nice. Look at that. I am looking forward to this, folks. This is gonna be good. No, you can't have any snackums. If you eat this stuff, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna have accidents all over the camper. And we can't have that. All right, I think they're done. They look like they're done. I gotta say, these Brussels sprouts are some of the best smelling Brussels sprouts my sniffer has ever sniffed. All right, let's start with the Brussels sprouts. Oh, wow. Yeah, these are some of the best Brussels sprouts I've ever had before. Time for the shrimp. They're pretty good, but they need salt and pepper. Well, I'm gonna finish these things up, and I'll see you in a bit. You can call me anytime. You got to call me. You gotta make me change my mind. Oh, oh, oh. Are you so excited? Oh. You see that? Is that right there? This up here? That's a tree. Pretty gall darn fancy, isn't it? This is shaping up to be a really nice night. Really need to make more fires. Is that what the arsonist said? Ah! I swear, this is like one of the best things to pack. It's a fully semi-automatic bellows pump. Well, what a lovely evening. Those Montana shrimp are something else. So for this morning, it's going to be a German-themed breakfast. I'm going to be making some German pancakes. And what German-themed breakfast is not complete without German music? That was a bit much. Maybe something a little more casual. Okay. So like all good breakfasts, you gotta start out with bacon. One of those things that I don't know where I learned it from, but it sure is handy now. Using scissors to cut bacon. I've also seen people use scissors to cut pizza, but that just seems like heresy to me. And then we can start working on an actual thing that's made from scratch. Apologies for last night's dinner. Just don't always have enough time in the day to be able to, record these videos and make a nice scratch meal. Takes a lot of time, as I'm sure a lot of you know. All right, so it turns out that my German pancakes are not technically German. So I guess there's enough of that. Super simple recipe. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. There's only 6 ingredients in this. And I made them last week when I was out snowmobiling with my friend Tom, and we both loved them. Very egg forward, I would say. So we've got 6 large eggs, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and 5 tablespoons of butter, and a dash of salt. Now I'm going to be cutting this recipe in half because that's already a lot of food. 1, 2, 3. Oop, somewhere around that much. A little tiny bit of salt. I don't know what a dash is, but I'm assuming that's about a dash. Is it more or less than a pinch? Because I'm completely confused about that. I've got my wheat Montana wheat flour. Half a cup of some Montanan wheat. And half cup of milk. Now it says blend until smooth, but I don't have a blender here, so I will just whisk it. You know, it kind of makes you wonder, like, I get quick and easy. I mean, we are, us Americans. One of my favorite comedians said it best, and I apologize if this offends anybody, but, you know, there is, the old saying goes, there is truth in jest. His take on American society is that we are a fat, lazy country of convenience. And, you know, there is a lot of truth to that. I'm no, you know, I'm not trying to jump up on a soapbox by any means about, you know, not partaking in that far more than I should. But one of the things that has always baffled me is I've never really made scratch-made pancakes before. I've always just bought it out of a box. And who would have thought that it was so easy to actually make pancakes? 2.5 tablespoons of butter. And then you put it in the cast iron skillet. And then throw it in the oven until the butter is just melted. How easy is that? It took me a few seconds. And buying this stuff from scratch is a heck of a lot cheaper than buying it in a box. I'd be willing to bet that even just buying some flour and all the ingredients that you need for pancakes, which is it's a pretty affordable and cheap option, which is something that I need to really focus and prioritize on now, because I'm trying to save what few dollars I have left to cover my bills until my next job starts, which is, I'm learning a lot of lessons here in life, and they should have been lessons that I learned a long time ago. And the good chance I probably have learned them before, but how's that definition of insanity go again? Yeah. I guess I'm not the most sane person, is what I'm coming to say. All right, the butter should be about melted by now. So, oh yeah, it's looking good. Look at that. Pour our batter in the buttery bath of goodness. And get this in the oven for 22 to 27 minutes. And now we wait. Good morning, Zeda. What are you doing? Huh? Do you need the boops? Boop. Good girl. I think the bacon's done. Let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, that is bacon-orific right there, folks. Ooh! Alright, I think it's ready. But, you know, one thing I've never seen before is an epic montage for food. Maybe it's time for it. that turned out a little different than last time, but I'm sure it's still going to be good. Got myself some pure, uncut powdered sugar, sprinkled generously with powdered sugar. I can do that. Let's get this cut up and have some breakfast. Ooh. Not too bad, huh? See how I did. It's pretty good. It's almost like a flan. If flan had flour and it wasn't sweetened. Well, I haven't put any sweetener on it yet besides the powdered sugar. I gotta say, that's pretty good. It's gonna be even better with some maple syrup that my little brother made me. So thanks, brother. This one had a giant cinnamon stick in it. And I will say, I kind of just like plain maple syrup more. It's got so much flavor that it doesn't really need anything else. He has made it before, and I do like it. It's kind of nice to switch it up every once in a while. But the problem with this quart right here is that was a very powerful cinnamon stick. So it's very cinnamon forward, let's just say that. Well, folks, I think this is going to call it for the video. So, what? I think this is going to call it for the video, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you would like and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn those notifications on if you like this kind of content, because if you don't, there's a good chance you'll never see it again. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Say bye-bye, Zetas. That's mine. No. No. All right, see you later. There's gold in them there hills. Setting up and tearing down cameras for walking shots. How much fun is this? All for like 15 seconds worth of shots. I hope you appreciate it. Well, could be worse. Could be roofing in July. That's a lot worse. There's gold in those hills back yonder. Which is also really cool, because then it just, instead of focusing the light, it's just a nice, bright light. Ha! 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 Whoa, that looks creepy. You want to hear a scary story? But yeah, the little scroach, the sack, whatever it's called, the mantle. Sorry, So maybe it's not the most practical thing for truck campers, but that being said, I mean, this thing runs on multi-fuel, so it'll run on kerosene and diesel and gasoline and white gas, and even candle oil, or lamp oil. It runs on that too. Larry, Mike, Twy, La, Game on. You can't top this lantern. This is the best lantern in the world. There's something about a fire next to a creek in the middle of the woods. Yeah. I hope you, if you've never had the opportunity to do it, I hope you get a chance.